evening, ladies, gentlemen, otherworldly creatures, fifth dimensional beings, otherworldly selves, future, past, present, and current selves, and from other worlds, dimensions, and multiversal figures. It is me, the one, the only, and the irritating ZeroTwoMike, as always. You know, I need to play my game. Oh yes, my hair has been cut. I haven't shown you. I'll make a YouTube short, of course. I'm a pro at shorts, kinda. But it's Saturday today. I don't know when this video is going up, but Mortal Kombat will be live streamed. I may upload this after, before. I don't know. I'm a little crazy. I think 80. I just want to lower my desk a little. You can see it in real life. Yes, that's better. I'm gonna make YouTube shorts, and Mortal Kombat's gonna be live streamed. I don't know when this is going up, but sometime. But DDLC is coming today, and the mic and the visuals have changed. I've changed a little of the camera settings to make my face beautiful as ever, and the mic has got a crisp sound now. Hopefully it sounds good, hopefully. And I've changed the mic setup, as you can see, getting fancier, fancy. But okay, that's not why we were busy making Natsuki blush. I told Natsuki I wanted to I told Natsuki I was interested in a poem yesterday. It's probably only fair if I share mine with her first. Look at that beautiful face, those pink cheeks, those pink beautiful eyes. I may have fallen for you, but don't let my darling hear that. She would skin me alive. My skin is very fragile. Nani? Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, yes? Your cute little teeth, Natsuki reads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like I need to sit comfortably. Never mind, I don't feel like giving my opinion. Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's why I had to what I had in mind when writing this. I wanted to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. While I would be more comfortable sharing my poems if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me the dumb poem and make me say, ha! Well, it's not great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. Nani, what did I do particularly, Natsuki, to make you so upset at me? I nearly showed you what a masterpiece, master magician and routing skills I am. Even though I haven't played the game in a while, what mastery I have, to your heart at least. So, in other words, you're saying you liked it. Natsuki restores getting caught in her throat, sorry. You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that you don't have to go announcing it to the world. You're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I said mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's win or lose. That's she liked my poem. My voice needs to restore its pressure before it cracks again. In any case, you still need to show me your poem. Yes, Natsuki, we had a deal, yeah? Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me do it. A beautiful poem. I actually okay. Quick story. Short story. I actually I had a literature assignment a few years ago in school, and I was feeling kinda sus, or not sus, kinda real lazy, and I'm not that good at literature. It's no surprise, but I'm not good at literature. I can rhyme a few words, but that's where it ends. So I made a genius plan. I stole Natsuki's poem and just finessed it a little bit, changed a few words here and a few words there. I made it a little ZeroTwoMike, as you would say, and nobody knew the difference between the two. The poems were written differently, of course, but they never actually figured it out. So I'm in the green for that poem, and everybody liked it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can die, but that's about it. Beautiful, easy to pronounce, no odd meanings, and a lot of hidden words. Yeah, I told you that you weren't going to like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why would I lie, Natsuki? I'm always honest at heart. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everybody in high school thinks that writing has to be all philosophical and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But it isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves. Your writing style won't make your message any less veil. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read but has an heart, but it hits you hard. I need to finesse the language a little bit, just a little. Like in this poem, seeing everybody around you do great things can really disappoint you. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that put more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you say, so you did. I guess more went into this than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. That's okay. I'm glad you learned something. Don't expect that from your youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. Didn't really care how old everybody is, but Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Natsuki can feel proud with no one then. Monica, you're last. I'm gonna take Yuri is like, I'm gonna say Yuri-san, because Yuri-san, she makes me mad. She really makes me mad. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passed, more enough time for her to finish reading it. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force. Oh, it's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is the first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. Ah, so it's that bad. No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm sorry. Yuri pressed her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that It's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through them myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing is recognizing a new writer is that they are trying to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up writing styles separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is both the style and the expressions are weakened. Once Yuri finished her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changed. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them or building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everybody else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little based though. Based how? Well, never mind. I should be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to her, to me, or to Natsuki. Me neither. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, it's supposed to be a literature club. Okay, now. The ghost under the light, the tenders of the just give me a second. My reading, the handwriting is kinda still fuzzy to me. The tenderness of the lane. My writing is a little off. The tenderness of the something illusion. Beautiful the ambient glow. Baffling. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to love withstood the test of time. The last sketch to the separated by the sticking blue-green glow of the future. I bathe calmly, breathe air of the present, but living in the past, the light flickers, I flicker back. I don't know if you understood anything I said. I barely understand myself in that saying. I can read normal text, but Yuri, that's why I call you the queen of difficult poems. That's a new name! Yuri-chan, or Yuri-san, the queen of difficult poems. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. You don't have terrible handwriting. It's just I haven't written that handwriting in a while, and my grandmother's handwriting is kinda like that. So, And I can barely read what she writes sometimes, but that's not because you don't have. Your handwriting is not beautiful, I should say. It's because I can't read it that good. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I guess didn't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I liked the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write long poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's the first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost theory? Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, ZeroTwoMike. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts and feelings and expression into their work. They usually do that with that tells a simple story or paints a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolized compared to a ghost. In her last remaining place of comfort, and unable to let go of the past, lingering, that's the word, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more putting it in that way. I don't know what's going on with my head. My head's malfunctioning tonight. I hadn't even thought about that. That's impressive. Oh, it's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think so. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Monica's poems are those poems. They're easy to read, but not too difficult to understand, and I just... Natsuki's poems are mwah, mwah. Monica's poems are kinda good, and Yori's poems are... Do I really need to discuss this thing on the internet tonight? Hey, ZeroTwoMike! Having a good time so far? Ah, yes. Good, glad to hear it. But, by the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like an activity or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Literally. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't be worried, ZeroTwoMike. You're really all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like it, ZeroTwoMike. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh jeez. No. It kind of makes me think of something that Suki would write. And she's so good at writing too. So take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. If you're interested in Natsuki, then you'll always keep a snack on you. She'll cling to you like a puppy. Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's in fuzzy moods pretty often. But sometimes she just loses all of her strength and shuts down. Like earlier. This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because her malnourishment is interfering with her up, natural growing. But hey, some guys are into pity girls too, you know. Sorry, just trying to look at the bright side. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident with somebody who claims not to be very good. Well, that's cause I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let me read it then. If Monica told me that, I would take Natsuki to my house and lock her up in a room and keep her to myself because her father's clearly not capable of keeping her well nourished. She would have a wonderful life. Hole in the wall. But he hasn't looked at me. Confessed, I frantically gazed at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are the others in the room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? They sound if friends scrolling, playing, tricking on my ears. The room begins to think that wrinkle closing in on me. The air I breathe disappears before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears. I branch my pen. Brandish my pen. Something like that, at least. It sounds pretty good. The poem expresses itself. Monica's trapped inside a room with no air, no oxygen, and she only sees one person behind the lens, and that's me, Monica. You don't have to be shy. You can just lead them all. Just make sure you make Natsuki live a wonderful life and bring Sayori back, and don't delete them. Just send them home, and then I would sell my soul. The game sold me, not me. So what do you think about it? It's very free-formed, if that's the word you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That's a lot of poems I've been putting on the timing between words and lines. When performing out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I have some kind of some weird thing you get. Blah, blah, blah. You can read the word yourself if you have to want to know how to spell it. It's been influencing my poems a bit, and something like that. I'm kind of nervous talking about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everybody is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or story, your brain gets too fixed on specific points. If you try too hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make progress. Just force yourself to get something done on the paper and tidy it later. Anyway, to think about this is, If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just make a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Phew! I guess that's everybody. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. What's with the weird music? It's as if everybody just judged me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a ladies' club after all. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica's writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They're glittering, exchanging sheets of paper, sharing their respected poems. As they read it in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrowed into fury. Meanwhile, Yuri has smiled sadly. What was that with the language? What's with the language? Sorry, my brain does not want to work. It goes into shutdown mode, and when that happens, there's only one thing I can do. I could just I pour this coke myself into this bottle. That's the only thing that can help me in this crisis. Yes, I have adapted this last bottle because I can't use the other bottles here because the little beaker it might seem a little rude. So I've adapted that bottle for creative purpose, of course. Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to Yuri's desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Oh, thanks. Yours is cute. Ooh, cute. You've just made an enemy of the state. You know that? You know that, Yuri? You've just made an enemy of the state. Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? I hope I pronounced that word correctly. It's clearly about feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Huh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but really, didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. Huh? If you looking for suggestions, I would have asked somebody actually liked it. Which people did that, by the way? Monica liked it, and ZeroTwoMike did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate your offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, so unless, of course, I come across something particularly interesting, which I haven't yet. And ZeroTwoMike liked my poem too, you know? He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that ZeroTwoMike appreciated my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know that he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you just that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everybody I do overly cutesy. Well, you know what? I guess that's. I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as ZeroTwoMike started showing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little. This doesn't involve you. This doesn't involve you. Think. Thinking out of your own insecurities or other words like that. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Look who's thinking. You want to be edgy, bitch? Sorry, at my lifestyle is too much for somebody of your mental age to compare. See, just saying to prove my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after graduating middle school, you know. If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others in your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality by just depressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Ooh, be careful, you might cut yourself on the edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad, you already do that, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with you? With your head? Yeah, go on. Let ZeroTwoMike hear everything you really think. I'm sure you'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly Yuri turned towards me as if she just noticed I was standing here. ZeroTwoMike, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started. Okay, I'm gonna chip in here. First of all, this was a very heated argument between the two. The true colors were revealed because Monica, you had something to do with this. But okay, I'm not anything. You see, they. Monica! What did you do? Monica? Hey ZeroTwoMike, why don't we step outside for a bit, okay? How did I get... Wait. How did I get dragged into this place first? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with will probably... Okay. Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of there. I'll get back inside once they're all done yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be better, more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in my... But I've never had it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend more time with you instead. Suddenly Natsuki ran out of the classroom. Yori, I hate you to my core. How dare you make Natsuki cry? I will never forgive you in the 1,000 years of millennia. She quietly ran away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms in her forehead. Yuri, I didn't mean it. I believe you. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki or did. Yuri, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looked at me like she wanted to say something, but she kept glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be last one out. I will wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take your responsibility today. It kinda sounds like you don't want me around, so for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I just didn't get much a chance to discuss my book with ZeroTwoMike. It would be just embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble. What was that? But I really appreciate your understanding. um, Monica is a beast today. Okay, but puppy, kawaii, lazy, silly, cheeks, who, sugar, joy, lollipop, lipstick, melody. Is that legal to put on YouTube? Is that not legal? Sticky, Pete's, candy, universe, anime, sing, fireworks, whatever that word is. Cute! We have to put a few of Yuri's words in for comedic reasons. This is awkward! Another day passed and it's time for the club meeting already. I've got a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. I don't know about that statement so well, but okay. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, ZeroTwoMike. Hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the way of yesterday's squirrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulders, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading a manga at her desk, and surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before, and something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we are usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it's our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, I didn't make me think any less of you. I've already decided that there's no way you could be that bad of a person. And now that we're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Ah, ZeroTwoMike, don't say those kinds of things so frantically. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad you're such an understanding person. I'm really glad you're joined the club, even though it's a little bit bright with you around here. Sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monica? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri is clearly taken aback by the calming Natsuki's attitude. No, I haven't. Gee, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of those things I said, and I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Just hold on a second. I had to switch earphone jacks. A little complicated, don't worry about it. Did you do something yesterday? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. Whatever's... Monica was gonna say she's not gonna remember anything at all. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to you since I always afraid of your secret hating me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Atsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey! Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. Well, took you so long anyway. Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good at it. Still? It must require a lot of diligence. So I'm still impressed. Well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. That's... Monica looks at me. Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little better, well... That sounds cool! I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down. ZeroTwoMike. Monica smiled sweetly. I didn't mean any praise or anything like that. Don't worry. I wasn't hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently, I see. Not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So did I miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose to not bring up anything that the three of us were talking about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet. ZeroTwoMike, since we compliment of me in the good mood, I was wondering if I would like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. I suppose so. I didn't think it could say no to Yuri after giving the book to me. Well, I guess I need to make sure Natsuki isn't waiting for me after we finished reading yesterday. She's fine. She'll read over there. See? Don't think about her so much. She's used to being ignored. Come on, we are going over there. What's the story about anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Mo. It's you making me on. The portrait of Malakov or something like that. Something. There's an ominous looking eye symbol in the front cover. Basically, it's about a religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison, yes. And the people trapped there have these trait to turn them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the factual getting even worse, and they start selecting breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to. Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler, you think? But anyway, I'm really into it. Should I be scared of being in the same dimension as this person? The book, I mean, not the things about the limbs. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like I was going to be a nice story about the dark turn came from the nowhere. You're not a fan of that sort of stuff, ZeroTwoMike. I think I need a drink before going on. I'm not really a fan, Yuri. No, not really. But okay. No, it's not that. It's that. It's completely that. Why did the audio just? I don't ask questions anymore. Monica's probably listening to every word I say. I mean, I can't definitely enjoy those kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri was into those things. She's so shy, but reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that kind of story. It's the kind of characters you look at life for. You're making me so tired. Look life from a strange new perspective. And horror things happen not much because somebody wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. What was that one? Then suddenly, I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. I don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess then it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know about I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, what was that? What was that? When I let things and books fill my thoughts, I kind of forget. Monica's just having fun with this. So I'm sorry. So I kind of forgot to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. This is a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it right. Are those salamander eyes? Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but. What are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly raveled the book that I put into my bag. Alright, it's fine. I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yoris. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. That's. I'm sorry. It's not that I didn't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. This is reading is compa- mind the reset. This is reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just let me if I end up disturbing you or anything. Alright, I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her pressing over my shoulder as I read. It's not particularly a bad thing, maybe a little disturbing, but it feels is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was. You're really apologizing a lot, do you? I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean, yeah, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's against yours, then hold my book more between the two of them. Two of us, or two of the desk. Uh, I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own book. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kinda difficult to turn the pages. Yeah. Wait. How do you hide this? Not skip. Is it escape? No, it's not escape. Right click. You see, Yuri can be a quite beautiful girl. If Yuri is actually quite beautiful girl with her large boobs, and it's her large boobs. Natsuki has made that fact very clear to us all. So she could actually be quite beautiful if she just stops the cutting. Natsuki has other issues, but she's actually quite beautiful, and that's even a. I didn't know there was a computer in this classroom. You see, it's quite beautiful this scene. But okay, uh, I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. I was I the way I turn That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I feel her warmth of Yuri's face and and sees in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Huh? To turn the page. Oh, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. Our eyes meet. Yuri, okay, Yuri. I take back all the mean things I've said about you. You're actually kind of beautiful, but But I'm gonna end the day before I incriminate myself. I didn't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. Uh, that's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a little while long. Oh, she's smiling. No, you stop it. You're taking a hole into my heart. I can feel it. I can feel it burning in my side. It's probably the least I can do. Yuri, stop smiling at me since you've been so patient with me. I'm sorry, Yuri. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri is no longer asking me if I'm ready to turn the pages. Instead, I assume she's finished the page before. So I turn it on my own full pace. We continued to finish it in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimatic and gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side. She catches it under her thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be silly though, but the main character kind of reminds me a little bit of you. Uh huh. You just stop it! I can't take this anymore. You're gonna make me explode. I'm already red as a pumpkin almost. No, I didn't relate to this character at all. Definitely not really. I was just thinking the way she sec, second guesses things she what says and about that. Haha, that's what you were talking about. Sorry, I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get to that far yet. So I didn't even know what came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little frigid ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breath is a little. My breath? Yuri pans her hands over her chest as if she feels heartburn. Heartburn, okay? I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? ZeroTwoMike, did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything. Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh no. Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry. I believe you're silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing. All right. To be alarmed. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Eh? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started. It's okay. Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of what I left off in the book, then slipped it back into my bag. It's time for the poems. Natsuki, I'm gonna leave you last because I think you're gonna try to steal my poem. So I'm gonna go to Monica. That's a better option. Hi, Judge Mike. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take it then. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. Haha, I won't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I gave Monica my poem. Alright. Great job, ZeroTwoMike. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's silly. Metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I understand you. It's easy for me to keep everything expectations low. That's why I always count on when I put some effort in. Haha, that's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked. Anyway, you know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, writing that's full of imaginary and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing though, but sometimes I guess it impresses that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I didn't think she'd used to being so in delight like that. She must be really satisfied for social interactions, so don't blame her for coming out a little strong. Like earlier, I think if she gets to simpler something, she end up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly the door opened. Yuri, I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still haven't plenty of time. I'm more than glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should get my poem now. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you like it too. Oh, they changed the writing style, but I know the original one. That's not the original. Save me. The colors they won't bright. Save me. The color they wouldn't bright. Be beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding pixels, red, green, blue. Oh, there are words missing. Green, blue, endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. The violet gathering whoa screens since constangled like playing chalk on the something. Knives breathing rapidly. Wait, coughing of stop tangled knife breathing replicates the leader. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying, well, never mind. There's no point in me explaining anyway. Yes, Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you find yourself fetching a different decision. Difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anyway, please help me. Okay. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. This is kind of getting weird. Yuri? I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written today. Yuri smiles and takes a deep breath. I just holding it. The poem turned out good. Well, there's some things that you could work on, but it doesn't really matter. It feels like anything written by you is a treasure. That came a little out awkward. Let's move on. Here's the poem I wrote. Do you have to like it or anything? Oh my clickety glook wheels. Wheels and a nothing wheel turning, an expert grin. I'm not gonna even read this. I'm not gonna even read this. You're welcome. You're welcome to read this. I'll give you more than time. You're welcome to read this. I'm gonna keep you company, but I'm not gonna read this because I'm not gonna even try to read this because that's why Yuri is a very cute girl. Very cute girl, but her poems are like death traps. You get lured in by the beautiful girl, but when you need to read her poems, she kind of takes over. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I have to take it out on your pen. It's a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes, so I wrote this poem of it. I don't think you wrote the poem of the theory. I don't know what things you do with that pen. I really don't know. And you're touching it, and I'm okay. What did I just? Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem though. Natsuki, please lighten up my day because Yuri has just made this so awkward day because I know what it. I don't want to think about it. Well, it's not terrible, but it's pretty disappointing after yours one last day. Then again, if this one was as good as the one last one, I would have completely been pissed. Well, I guess I want to try something a little different this time. Fair enough, you're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. I mean, everybody in the club wrote they're really different from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed that the way you spend some time with Yuri today, not that I care who you spend your time with, after all, I was never to expect anything from anybody. Not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn something from it. Okay. I can't believe. I really can't believe I'm gonna do this. Yeah, we all know what this is. We all know what this is. This is links. This is links. So Let me type in the first one and see if it takes us to somewhere beautiful. Hopefully I'm typing this in correctly, because if it's not, I'm not gonna rewrite it. Hopefully. Hopefully. This is correct. Okay, we have. Okay, wait, we're getting somewhere. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Control C, I think it is, if I'm not mistaken. Paste. No. Control. We want to copy this, you son of a blibbing. Control C and Control V. Now we'll see if we copied it. Okay, wait, yeah, it is. Let's see. Paste. I said copy, you son of a bling! Oh, it's base code. Okay, wait, then I need to copy. This and paste this and decode this. Nah, it doesn't seem to be that. Okay, wait, here it is. Okay. I'm just gonna drag this up here so we can read the poem. Open your third eye. I can feel the tenderness of her skin through the knife, as if I were an extend my sense of touch. My body nearly confluted. There's something incredible, faint deep down that screams to raise the uncomfortable pleasure, but I can already tell that I'm being pushed over the edge. I can't stop myself. Okay, Natsuki, whatever that was your poem. ZeroTwoMike, why didn't you come read with me today? I was really waiting for you. I was waiting for a long time. I was the only thing I had to look forward to today. Why did you ruin it? Do you like your more? I think you're better off not. A score is so accompanying her. Are you listening to me? Yuri is sick freak. That should be obvious by now, so just play with me instead, okay? You don't hate me, ZeroTwoMike, do you? Do you hate me? Do you want to make me go home crying? The club is the only place I feel safe. Don't ruin that for me. Don't ruin it, please. Just stop talking to Yuri, please. Play with me instead. It's all I have. Play with me. Play with me. That was not kind of scary. And you have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Of course. Monica, I said I wanted to read a poem. Okay, everybody. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over. So if everybody could sit at the front of the room. Is that about a festival? Well, sorta. Don't really want to do something for the festival. It's not like we can put anything good in a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We'll just keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everybody's been a little more live ever since ZeroTwoMike joined, and we are started with some club activities, but this isn't the time for us to become complaints. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is our real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will only mean everybody's getting noisy and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, don't think you're looking at this the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with so many people as you can? To inspire them to find some feeling that brought you here in the first place. The Literacy Club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can do anywhere else. It should be a place that intimate that you never want to leave. You know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, ZeroTwoMike. Come on. You can't take advantage of ZeroTwoMike to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, we do really think any of us here joined the club with the other people in mind. Yuri never even talks until ZeroTwoMike joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And ZeroTwoMike isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but really, the only one who's interested in finding new members is rest of us are fine like this. I know you're present and all, but you should really consider our options for once. Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and ZeroTwoMike want to get more members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of in the fences. If I show as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, it's up to me to rescue the situation. No, Natsuki is right, isn't she? This club is nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think everybody here saw it the same way as I did? But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. ZeroTwoMike, why did you even join this club? Whatever you hope to get out of this? Well, that's not really something I can be honest about. In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all of this anyway? What if I started the club was a mistake? No. Now you've done it, Natsuki. What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about your honesty. It's about the word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everybody else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just wanted the place to feel nice to hang out with a few friends. If that's a problem with the club being that's for me, there aren't there there aren't there aren't many other places like this for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, ZeroTwoMike, it's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I want that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki ignored Yuri and walked out of the classroom. That's bad. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an op- opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about the ob something bad? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. And I'm obnoxious bad as the word. I told you my brain shuts down this time of night, so we need to wrap up this episode because it's going on to 2. It's almost at 2 hours, so something like that. And I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm vice president and it's not right for me to ignore my responsibility like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. Yuri, you should stop it. You're scaring me now. I should do my best to consider everybody's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Mike? What do you want to get out of the club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decide to give a direct answer. Better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everybody to get along and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's able how many members, but rather the quality of each of the members. That's what will end up making the Ladies Cup a special place. I see. I really agree with you, ZeroTwoMike. It's Yuri, stop bleeding, stop crying blood, stop it! Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in a member that identifies the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of the comfort zone once in a while. So if you will like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright, well maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hi Yuri, I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president, and as a wonderful friend, Monica, I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah, Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay, I look forward to it. So we go, ZeroTwoMike. Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with ZeroTwoMike before we leave, just to see what he thinks of his time here at the club. It's important to me as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay, I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waves at Yuri, exiting the classroom. Pew! Things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? ZeroTwoMike, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at the literature club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel like I kind of like my responsibility of for this as a president, and really I do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. Oh, woof, how mean Natsuki is everything, and Yuri being a little bit, you know. Sometimes I just feel like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird because in all the time you have been here, we have hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple of days. Sorry, did I mean to say something weird? There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. I think I know only you could understand. No, stop it, stop! Does it say something in the history? Things. So that's why. Wait, no, not yet. No, stop it! Okay, but everybody, that's it for today. I think we've gotten a long way, and I think if the next time come on, it will be the last episode of the main game because there's still side stories I want to do. But I think that's it for today. So, see you beautiful people, you darling, otherworldly selves and future self, present and past next time. Bye bye.